I can't. No. Can't do it. Hey, that title's so stupid. There's a point though. There really is. What do I mean by all this? Well, you're gonna find out. It's actually gonna help you create pretty cool melodic ideas on the guitar. That's coming up right after this. Hi, my name is David Wallerman. Welcome to this channel. And before I start with my typical intro, I want to thank you guys because there's more and more people watching this channel. The channel has been growing quite a bit lately. I really appreciate you following me and the comments that you're leaving, good or bad. I truly value this relationship. Thank you so much. For those who are new, welcome to the channel, which is all about helping guitar players around the world finding their unique voice on the instrument. This is not a channel about learning licks, learning how to shred or anything like that, just for the sake of it. No, this is a channel that explores different musical concepts on the instrument to tell our own personal musical story. Today is all about something cheesy. What I mean by that, for those of you who are who don't know the expression, something is cheesy when something is kind of simple and kind of almost overheard and old school and a little lame sometimes, silly, so simple that that it's good. That's the point here. So here's the thing. I've got a backing track here, which is kind of a ballad type of thing, which you can get below, by the way. There's a link in the first line of the description. You can get this, so you can practice on this. But that's what we have. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. In order to really create a melodic idea, a musical statement that the listener is going to remember, you really do need to put this down, because if you don't, you're going to start thinking like a guitar player. You know that, right? If you watch the channel. And then I want you to imagine that you are a crooner wannabe. Like, you know, you're on stage, you've got your microphone. Imagine, what's his name? Is it Tony Clifton? You know, Tony Clifton? Hopefully there's a picture somewhere here. Old school, almost like a joke type of character, and you're about to sing. Lyrics don't really matter. You can kind of mumble. Mumbling is good because it puts you in that state of mind of, oh, I'm gonna make something funny out of this. You'll be surprised at the golden nuggets and the funny parts of the things you come up with. Got my microphone here. Do I have a mic here? Use this as a mic. It just comes out, right? Down in the river, all I need is you. So lame. Down in the river. Da, 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 da. All that goes on in my mind before I have to write something or play something. And usually the first thing that comes out is so cheesy that I would never dare do what I just did here. But that's in my mind, so nobody sees that. Now that I have this, that's kind of cool. Like, cool as in really cheesy. I'm gonna try that again. And really put yourself in character mentally, not on video. Down by the river, all I need is you. Down by the river. So lame. But now we're gonna grab our instrument and really, do you remember that theme now? Down by the river, all I need is you. Yeah, I do, because it sticks. Stupid things, simple things stick. So now comes the work of developing that. First of all, we need to translate that on the instrument. Da 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 da. Fish around. Ba. I don't even need to know the key, but ba. There it is. Da ba da. Yeah. Da ba da. So these three first notes were spot on, right? Yours might be da. you might need to fish around. The more you do that, the faster it'll be. So I've got down by the river, da-da-da-da-dum. All I need is you, da-da-da-da-da-bum. Okay, down by the river, up, so da-da-da-da-da. Great, we're now gonna play this. Here's the performance. So you know where it came from. It came from a place of, oops, here you are, from a place of parody almost, like the Tony Clifton singing thing. Oh, down by the river, all I need. But now we're gonna play this, and the instrument is not a cheesy thing. If you got a good tone going on, the idea came from a place of simple, but now it's gonna sound much better, hopefully. So we'll try this on this camera. Here's our track. All right, you're on stage now, but you don't have the microphone. You don't look stupid. You don't have the cheesy costume. Here you go. Right? And so forth. So I started with that very simple idea, and that was the catalyst that really led me towards something more free form, more of an improv, more of a speaking thing on the spot. But I started with that simple idea. Let's try another one. All right, well, you know the rules, right? Play with me. Put this down and imagine a smoky stage, you know, kind of like not a great place. And then enters this Tony Clifton character. And then we're gonna try something. If you can't think of anything, start with lyrics. Mine were down by the river, but what is the cheesiest thing we could do? I don't know. I love you. You're the apple of my eye. So cheesy. Here we go. I love you. You, the apple of my eye. Okay. Da-da-dum. You, da-da-da-da-dum. All right, let's uncheesify this. Enters the guitar, which in this case, by the way, for those of you who are going to ask, this is my Fender Telecaster 60 years anniversary. Really like this guitar. Haven't played it for a while. I got this sanded so there's no reflection. Like in the back, see that reflection on camera? No, you can't really see it. I guess the cameras are set correctly. But I got the, anyways, all right. Oh, I forgot. I love you. Da-na-na-na-na. You're the apple of, okay, I love you. You're the apple of my eye. See, I remembered, let me talk to you about this real quick. I remembered what I sang. It was so cheesy, but I still remembered it. That's a good sign that what you sing sticks. The theme sticks. All right. Da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-da-dum. I kind of like that, actually. Da-da-dum, ba-ba-bum. Okay. I love you. You're the apple of my eye. All right, let's try this. I like this one a lot. I'm not gonna start singing on the guitar right away. I'm gonna wait a little bit. And here it is. Super cheesy. It wasn't exactly that, but it's super melodic, right? Why? Because I made it cheesy. So that's the idea today. I hope you liked this kind of thing. It really does help. At least it's helped me in many, many years just come out of musical situations where I'm just stuck. As a matter of fact, the very first time I did this was, for those of you who don't know, I'm French. I grew up in South France, and most of my life moved here 15 years ago. But this was a story back in France. I was in my early 20s, and I was doing a recording session for this singer, like pop singer, in Belgium. So there was a band and stuff, and I had to come up with a solo, and I was just stuck at the time. I couldn't come up with anything, and I thought guitar solo, I needed to be kind of put on the, up front, and I was trying to find something technical and all that. And then the engineer said, try this, put your guitar down, which I did. Just listen. There were chords and stuff, and just start singing. Da-da-ba-da-bum, da-da-da. It's so simple. And that was the solo that made it to the CD. And ever since then, I did that, and it really did work. All right, if this was your first visit, thank you very much. If it was not your first visit, you know how it works. You can download the backing track below, and that way you can practice this kind of thing. And truly, if you put the guitar down, the ideas that will come out of you are most likely unheard because they're really from you. So the link is below. Enter your best email address. I'll be sending you that track. And if this was your first visit, consider subscribing, because every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, sometimes more, a new video like this one comes out, helping guitar players around the world be more cheesy, and develop their own musical personality on the instrument, which is really what this is all about. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Practice well.